Welcome back to Dirt to Daytona. Today we've got Michigan International Speedway, and folks, it's a big track, so we have a very good opportunity to walk away with a huge purse, $500,000 to be divvied up between all places. We want the biggest chunk they give to everybody, so let's get out there, qualify, and dominate the race. We ran a lap, and we were 40.9. So we have the opportunity for the pole here. Of course, there's a bunch of double and single digit trucks that still have to qualify, but I feel pretty good about what we can do. We weren't even running the low line when we did it. So let's get out there, do what we do, and get this pole position. All right, here we go. Coming down the straight to our qualifying lap. Get down on the line and hold it. Not too far down on the line, but yeah, that's about as far down as you can get without touching the apron. Always dangerous for us. We're gonna pay attention in this race not to put ourselves in that situation like we did in New Hampshire, obviously. Worst place it could have happened in New Hampshire, but here we are, able to bring it right down again. And we'll bring it down onto the apron right here where it's flat to go the shortest way around the track to get the best possible qualifying we can. And it is a 40.826. Excellent qualifying lap. And we are able to take pole. So again, that's nice for us. Time for us to get out here and win this race. Get things back on track and put a little bit of distance between us and second place in the overall standings.
This is the Michigan International Speedway, home to the automobile industry and some great competition. If you like 3 and 4 wide racing, then Michigan's your track.
I don't know why I just skipped that. That was an accident. Oh well, you know it. You've seen us run Michigan before last season. Much like Texas, we should have no problem with this track, no problem with this win. I would hope. I'm not positive. It just my luck find out that I'm wrong. We're going to do the apron. See how much extra we can get out of it. Even every little bit at this point counts, matters. There we go. Not as much of a jump as we had in other big tracks, but we seem to be pulling away a little bit at a time, which is what matters. I'd love for this race just to go green so we can get in the pit, have everybody else get in the pit as well. You know, have that be a part of the actual race, not a strategy as much as it's just allowing the pit crews to do their part to improve my position or hopefully improve the distance between us and the truck behind us. No holds bar on this one. I'm not even sitting here talking about, oh, I hope we do well. We better dominate this race and walk away with this victory. After New Hampshire, I'm pretty much through with it. I made some poor decisions there, and I need to come out of this one in much better standings. This race is 100 laps. It's a very long race. It is also like a four-stop race. So we've got plenty of opportunity to make mistakes, unfortunately, but we run 40 seconds a lap. It's just a long race. There's a lot of racing to go here. But I'm going to cut it up so it's hopefully around a half an hour for you guys. And one way I do that is to run this first stint completely sped up. So we're going to do that. We'll get back with you as soon as we are going in for the pit or a caution. Caution comes out, not sure what it was for. 13 laps left of fuel. We will not be pitting. So we're going to put a couple of the trucks a lap down. No reason not to. And we'll line them back up. We'll pit, you know, about 10 laps. But, I mean, this isn't even halfway through our first run, so there's no reason to pit right now. So we'll pit as normal. So we will... we'll be right back with you as soon as this caution is over. Rich Bickle, the damaged truck on the, causing the caution. We had lapped a couple trucks. Looks like Skorecki's going to slightly get in front of the pack, which is going to give us a huge jump. And I'm going to give you a huge jump right back to a speed up because this first stint is not over. So we will see you again when we pit. Looks like it's going to be in 9 laps. Caution comes out again with 2 laps to go on fuel. It'll be perfect timing for everyone to take their first pit stop. So we'll bring it around. Looks like everyone already slowed up quite a bit. I wonder if the crash was... Well, it can't be with the back of the group because we're coming up on the back of the group. So it doesn't really matter. We can actually slow up as well. None of this part matters because... even if we got 20 seconds in front of them, they get to stack right back up with us. So we're going to go ahead and take our pit stop during this caution. And we'll be right back with you as soon as this caution has concluded.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
We drop back to 4th. It's no big deal. Couple trucks had pit earlier, and now they're, well, now they're going to have to pit in about 10 laps. They're off schedule. I saw no reason while these guys are right here doing what they're doing for me to get involved in it, so I moved. Seemed like the right thing to do. And obviously, knowing that we have a truck that is faster than everybody on this track, there was no reason to fight that. Wow, we just got real tight there, probably because we came in low. Anyway, we won't lead every lap in the race, but we are going to lead the next lap. Unless John decides to cut me off at the nose. Okay, well, we're just going to be patient here. Looks like Brennan Gong doesn't want to be patient. Good for him. I'm going to use him to get around everybody. Thank you, sir. And goodbye. All right, folks. That was hopefully about as dramatic as it gets today. And we're able to go ahead and put some separation between us and these other trucks. We've got 19 laps left of fuel. 74 laps left to go. Again, such a very long race. Expect more of the content and the talking to come in the second half of the race. But you never know what happens. So stick with me here as we run this next speed up until, well, until something happens. So We'll see you then. I barely touched him, and that shot me up the track into the wall that freaking hard. Now the truck is pulling hard right. Awesome. Amazing. I barely touched him. That's why I always go to the inside, because this game is so hard to control on the outside with a gamepad when you're tight on somebody. Any kind of movement to the right at all to avoid something, boom, hit the wall as hard as possible. All right, well, anyway, our next pit stop's going to be a little bit longer. We're gonna pit, not this next time around, but the following time around. Should give us plenty of gas so we don't have to worry about running out. We'll still have one lap on the tank, estimated. But, clean run except for the one mistake where I went up, tried to go on the outside, should have gone on the inside. Had to make an adjustment, shot right up into the wall. I mean, any slight adjustment is just a killer when you go to the right with this game in general. So, yeah, so we'll be pitting this time round.
Car low, all clear.
Gotta remember, I can basically get all the way through turn 4 before I pull off. Hopefully, actually, this could be not a great spot, but not a great spot at all, actually. We might have to go around again.
You're low on fuel, all clear. The car
I lied.
is safe. Car high.
Woo! Get it off the grass. Ooh, we're good. Ooh, we didn't get blown through either. Ratner could have absolutely decimated us. We got real lucky there. That could have been a lot worse. You know, I don't need give excuses. The reality is I'm just not that great at it. So whatever. Solid stop. Big lead still. It's got to catch up on the relative though. That doesn't seem right. We pit with everybody else. We were a lap ahead on a couple people. There we go. Oh yeah, still pretty good. Oh, they're gaining, but yeah, still pretty all right. So, pit stop number 2 in the books. Pit with 30 something to go. We'll pit with something in the teens to go, and that'll be the race. Hopefully there won't be any surprises. I say that because you never know where I can drastically screw up. But 56 laps to go, almost at the halfway point. This is the longest race on our schedule, and leading the most laps, so we need to go ahead and lead. I think we need to get, I don't know, because under caution, I think that they led, a couple of those drivers led for a couple laps, so let's just lead basically the rest of the race. How about that? That seems like the right thing to do. All right, sounds good. We'll catch up with you guys. You know, it's a weird race. There's not a lot of action going on. So sped up, you get to see the action. You don't have to wait for it to happen. It just kind of, there it is. You know, me coming up here on Bundy. Well, you still get to see it, but it's just a lot faster. So anyway, I'll check back with you guys. You know, caution, pit stop, me screwing up, whatever it is. That'll be when you hear from me again. swear on everything I know, I never touched my gamepad at all. He was just turning farther and farther up into us. I knew if I turned the stick to the right at all, I was going to smash into the wall. He absolutely could have spun us there. There's a reason why Lance Nobrick has a weird-ass looking paint job on his truck. He definitely gained my attention in my previous series. And not a fan of him or his driving style, and that was proof. There was no reason for that. No reason to crowd me. No reason to turn up into me. So, whatever. We got away from it without getting damaged. That green bumper is from earlier. Anyway, I digress. We move on. Caution flies. Again. Third caution of the race. Again, we're at midway through, so we will not be pitting. I'm sure that the people who pit the first time and were off sequence will love this, but being honest, we got pretty much everybody a lap down. Almost everyone a lap down. 3 trucks on the same lap with us, and we haven't done anything special, so we're going to go ahead and let the caution do the caution, and we will see you back when the green flag waves.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Just like before, we've got 9 laps left in this stint, so we'll complete it and pit and try to do a better job of pitting this time than we did last time, even though we did fine. But, you know, there's just room for improvement everywhere. We've got 3 trucks on the lead lap with us. McDonald, Setzer, Crafton, all right back up on our bumper. So now we get to... Oh, I wasn't... I was like, why are they catching me? I actually wasn't pushing all the way down on my throttle. Anyway. We will hopefully do better in... Well, it's going to be about 7 laps because I'm going to pit a lap early. How many... laps do we have left? Oh, I guess we'll find out in just a second here. They have 42 laps to go. We'll pit in the 30s, and that'll give us an opportunity to, you know, we might even, well, it depends on where things are standing. We may do a weird strategy at the end. 2 tires, you know, 1 tank or 1 can of gas. We're not going to need a full thing. Or we'll just do the whole thing because we're so far ahead it doesn't matter. That was the point of this race. It's a feel-good race after the crap we dealt with in the last race. Again, if you didn't watch it, go check it out. It's very surprising. All right. Pitting this time around. As we lap Setzer, but it's not going to matter because he'll be right back on the same lap with us in a matter of moments. Hopefully we have a good pit stop, clean pit stop, no repairs to be done. Oh, the caution comes out. Couldn't have asked for a better time, possibly. Look at the leaderboard. Thank you very much, as we will go to the caution and we will take our pit stop and see you right after this caution is done. We'll be up front a lap ahead of everybody because everyone just pits and is stuck down a lap from the caution. All right, we're going to have to kind of lay back a little bit. I was waiting for them to all do that. I can't do anything. They're not obviously that far behind. That would indicate they're 2 laps behind. In fact, every truck that's in front of us is still is back on the lead lap because we pit. It's about to change, but they were all back on the lead lap because I had pit. McDonald decided that he forgot that there was a truck there. Oh, they aren't back on the lead lap. I thought I had them all because they were... That's interesting. I thought because I pit, all those trucks that were 1 lap down would be in front of me on the lead lap, and then if I pass them, they'd lose the lap back, which I've done, but it looks like... Well, it looks like that was the case for all of them except for Wood here. I don't understand what's going on with Wood. He's obviously more than a lap down then if he's in the front of the pack. For his sake, I hope there's... Well, it's not going to matter because we passed him. I was going to say for his sake, I hope there's a caution, but he just kind of screwed. 19 laps left again. We've got... we're looking at 30 to go. We'll pit with... we might split this in half, pit with 15 left to go. I'm not sure. We'll mix it up. You'll have to stay tuned to see what happens. I don't know. But we'll be back at you whenever we make that decision. Caution flies yet again. A little bit earlier this time than it's done before. Ooh, I just noticed we were smoking our tire. That's interesting. Still outside of the final pit window. It's got to be like 22 laps within 22 laps, and I think we've got like 26 or something left. We're gonna take a look real quick and see how many laps we have left and determine if we pit. But I don't think we can pit right now.
The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Obviously, because we're the only truck on the lead lap at this point, we got the whole side to ourselves. So we're going to go ahead and... We should have 12 laps left in the tank, so we got some time. I think I said 15 laps left. We'll pit. I guess that's all determining on if there's going to be a caution beforehand. It doesn't really matter even if there's not. Even if all these trucks end up back on the lead lap with us. We're going to win this race. I guess the one thing that could happen is we could have a mechanical failure, but aside from that, I feel pretty confident. The noise I just heard, which I haven't heard in a while, almost sounded like a blown tire. Maybe it was just a weird glitch in the game right there, but it did sound like I heard someone blow a tire. That happens more in the Cup Series. All of a sudden you'll see a truck, or no, not in the Cup Series. All of a sudden you'll see a car go shooting up the track into the wall after you hear what sounds like a huge explosion. Terrible soundbite, really, but gets the point across. Anyway, I don't see anybody. Don't see any fresh skid marks. Don't see anybody looking to get onto pit road right here, so must have just been in my mind. We're gonna run out these next 7 or so laps before we pit, and we'll bring you right back to us, right back to normal speed as soon as we're getting ready to pit. We're going to go ahead and pit this time. 15 laps left. Get fresh stuff on us and finish out our race. I believe that's what I'll do. want to test something out, though. Perfect. That's pretty much better than the first one. When I pay attention and don't do it last second, I do fairly well. Oof. Small sideways in his pit stall. I'm feathering the gas, so I wasn't going too fast to hit the edge. That's why it sounded like I was sputtering out. And we're on the track. And we've got trucks on the lead lap with us now. But they all have to pit yet for their final time. So fear not. I expect all of the trucks to be a lap down. At least. Probably just a lap, actually. With 13 laps left to go in the race, tell you what, we'll do one more speed up. And I see you with about 3 to go. Kind of try to recap the race here in preparation of our next race. Oh, 2 laps to go. You know, it's funny. I was sitting here and I'm watching Ratner, Evan Ratner in the 205, that purple and green frog, like tree frog looking truck, or the truck with the tree frog on it. And I'm just like baffled. Amazing run for him, getting 4th place. I mean, we got a lap to go. I don't know, maybe McDonald will catch him or whatever, but I don't think so. And that's just a hell of a run for a triple-digit truck to make his way up and to be in the top 5. It's something that team should be really proud of. I don't like his brother that much. His brother's kind of stupid on the track, but certainly have no qualms with Evan. He comes out here and he puts together a great race. He's going to bring home a lot of money for that team. Looks like we got a truck that ran out of fuel there. That's Presley. He's limping it along. Good race for us. It's exactly what I said it would be. And I'm glad we were able to get through it without disappointing anybody. Because, well, New Hampshire sucked. And I knew that this was a good race. Going to be a good race for us on the track. So we're able to come out here and do exactly what we needed to do to get back on track before we race at the next track, which we'll find out where that is in just a second. I want to say Kansas, maybe, but I can't remember. Your top 5, Tony Savoy, Matt Crafton, Dennis Setzer, Evan Ratner. Big shout out to Evan and that 205 team getting it done today. And then Randy McDonald. Well, that's the most money we've ever made. 214, well, in the truck series, $214,202, and I think that that's going to put us over $1 million in the bank. Folks, we, after I read this, find out if we are actually millionaires in the game. Tony Savoy already in first place in the standings, widened the margin between first and second with a victory at Michigan. Savoy, with 5 wins this season, now leads Rick Crawford by 179 points. Well, he said it. Rick Crawford second. Brennan Gaughan still in reach from Looks like Robert Presley's still in that battle, I would say. And then John Wood, yeah, he's there as well. Couple things could happen, and all of a sudden this whole entire standings, not hopefully for us, but the whole standings for everybody below us is going to shuffle up. You never know what can happen. You look at people today that didn't finish the race. That Lance Norick, you know, that's a big drop for him. He's got 0 top 5s this season as well. That's weird for that team. I don't like them, but I also know that they're a decent team. Jason Small has a top 5, but didn't finish in the race, etc., etc. So in the triple-digit truck race standings, though, which I kind of consider them their own standings, set of standings. You know, you got after that nice performance by Ratner, he's up in 19th. Harvago had a top 5 as well. Pretty impressive there. Only 2 triple-digit trucks with a top 5 this season, and there's double and single-digit trucks without a top 5. So huge shout out to both of those teams. We are officially millionaires. $1,113,751 in the bank. That's going to go very well in giving us a part on the Cup car. I don't remember how much it cost, but you know, if the modifieds were X amount of dollars and then you basically multiply that by 10 for the truck series, I can only assume you multiply that by 10 for the Cup cars. So we had 300,000 or 385,000 coming into the truck series. Hopefully we'll be at like 1.5 million, which will be enough to upgrade one piece pretty nicely. I don't know. I don't remember at all. It's been quite a while since I played and was in the Cup Series. And I think we were only in like season 1 of the Cup Series when I stopped. Maybe season 2, I can't remember, but we definitely didn't win that championship. Oh, I was wrong. We've got Richmond International Raceway for our next race, and it's that night race. We didn't do very well there last year, but again, we have a better truck. This is the type of race that we need to come out and show that we have a better truck and I'm a better driver than just winning races at the big tracks and getting lucky at Martinsville. So we're going to definitely do what we can to put ourselves in a position in Richmond to prove that. And, well, you guys will have to wait till the next episode because that is going to do it for this episode. Hopefully I was able to break it down at least. We're at 1 hour and 49 minutes for recording, so it was a long race. But we'll try to knock it down to 30 minutes for you guys. And I always want to take a moment out to say thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch all of my videos. Really do appreciate it. And until next time, and as always, you take care.